Peter Borromini is 70 years old. In 1917, he started working on the railroads. And for 49.5 years, he worked for the same company, the Michigan-California Lumber Company. Today, he's helping Hal Wilmunder restore an old Shea steam locomotive. Pete, you used to work on this particular locomotive when you were working for the lumber company. How was she to drive?
You was good, with a good engine. I worked on it, I overhauled it several times.
What about when you used to run this engine in Camino? Did it have any special...
I ran this engine in Camino while the men used to run it using a hospital, and they put me on in 1927 in the winter, and I ran it all winter 1927 when they were building a new plant in Camino.
About steam that makes it different than a diesel engine?
I feel that steam has a personality. It has a definite personality all of its own.
What do you mean, a personality? How can steam, which is nothing but water in a vaporized state, have a personality?
Well, it's very difficult to explain. It's actually an inside feeling. It's something that a person develops for another person or another thing. And steam just happens to be a thing I have a feeling for. There are many people in this country that have the same feeling, I believe.
What are you trying to do with the various models that are here in the yard?
We're trying to assemble here a museum that encompasses the entire scope of steam locomotives from its earliest inception in common use, which we figure is in the late or early 1880s, through its actual ultimate peak, which was in the 1940s.
Where did you get these various locomotives?
These locomotives have come from various states in the United States and foreign countries and territories. Our furthest one is Guatemala, that is the furthest south. The locomotive we have the furthest west is the Oahu Railroad locomotive, and the furthest north is the Alaska Railroad locomotive in Alaska.
What about restoring all these engines? Do you do it all yourself?
No, there are a number of people that have volunteered their time and services to help preserve this equipment.
What kind of a person does it take to be an enthusiast for a steam railroad?
It takes a very special type of person. I think I could safely say it takes a person with a lot of guts, because every time you look at a piece of equipment, you very seldom ever find one that one man can pick up by himself.
Did you have to do some pretty good finagling to get some of these locomotives? They're kind of dying out, I understand.
Yes, when I first started, they thought I was a kind of a nut that hung around junkyards. But as time progressed and locomotives became more extinct and fewer and further between, I felt that they should be preserved and gathered together.